What is going on YouTube? Thomas coming at you with a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be actually showing you guys some of my Facebook ad results so far in my $150 kind of testing Facebook ads for affiliate marketing campaign, guys. So I spent over 50 bucks and I'm going to show you guys my results, so stay tuned for those. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If this is your first time here, I make videos showing you guys always I make money online and how you guys can do the same, whether it's affiliate marketing, dropshipping, anything, guys, related to online business. I am here to help you, to show you guys how to go about that, guys. We all want that lifestyle of freedom. So if you want that, guys, consider subscribing so you can learn from me. I'm providing a ton of valuable content every other day here on YouTube. Okay, so let's jump right into this video. Alright, guys, so I minimized myself here so I can show you a little bit more of my screen. This is actually from the last video that I made on this topic. So guys, I'm going to give you an update of what's going on. So the first $50 bucks, you remember that I was testing some 3 broad audiences, over 1 million people worldwide, different videos for the ad, and I was going to pick the best video, right? So essentially, guys, that's what I've done now, and I've picked the best video, and now we're going into more of the targeting type of stuff and seeing how I can essentially start to optimize and start to find the right people. Because when it comes to this campaign, it's kind of it's a make money online, like it's that type of niche, right? But the problem that I have is that it's not like super specific, so it kind of can relate to anyone. Like someone who is new to this whole thing can actually jump in, see the ad, and say, "Wow, I actually might want to be. I might be interested in that," and actually do it. So it's a pretty broad audience. So the key is here now to have this massive audience, and to now narrow this massive audience down into this amount of people who actually have the money to buy the course, the offer that I'm promoting, and actually would be willing to pay for something, right? That actually can help further them along and actually start making money for them. So that's the key here, guys. It's this, when I say like this is like the buying group, right? This can still be like thousands of people. So that's the thing. Like there's still a lot of people here. This is just talking. I'm talking like we're talking millions of people here. Like that I'm trying to narrow down into like thousands. Okay, so like that's kind of the idea. So I'm gonna actually jump into my ad manager here on Facebook and show you guys what I'm doing. It's super, guys, like I'm not spending too much money. Like it's like 10 bucks a day. So like it's like super like laid back here. Like I'm not going crazy because I don't want to go too fast on this stuff. I want to kind of make sure that I'm on top of everything and I see stuff. Because if I start spending 20, 30 bucks a day and it hasn't proven itself yet, like that's kind of risky because you start wasting money. Like in a sense, you can start wasting money very fast. So especially if you're a beginner, I do not recommend doing anything crazy. So for me, guys, 3 ad sets, 10 bucks a day, right? So $3.33 per ad set in my current testing strategy. If I want to add another ad set or 2, I'm completely fine with that. I'm just looking to spend between 10 and 15 bucks a day max. Okay, so let's go through what we have here. So we are optimizing for leads. Okay, that's what we're doing. Optimizing for leads. And as you can see today, so let's just go through today's stats. Today's November 7th, the time that I'm filming this video. And so today's stats, guys, we have, let's see, 3 leads on this ad set, which I ended up turning off later on in the day, which I will explain to you in a second why. 13 leads here. This one's been inactive for a few days. 5 here and none here because this one's actually brand new. I just started up. Now, right, if you're thinking, let me just actually move myself to this side of the screen so you guys can see the cool stuff on the right, the numbers. So if you're thinking like, wow, like these are super cheap. Now, guys, let me explain why this is the case. I'm targeting worldwide. Okay, so what is Facebook doing, right? They're trying to get me the lowest cost per conversion. Okay, so that's the lowest cost per lead. Now, when you're targeting worldwide, there are some countries that necessarily aren't buying countries when it comes to Facebook ads and products and stuff like that, right? And they're essentially finding people in these countries, and it's very cheap traffic. Now, is it good traffic? No, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's not good traffic. So that's why these numbers are super, super low. Like 20 cents per lead. If I was getting 20 cents per lead, man, I would just start dropping, hundreds of bucks a day, grabbing, thousands of leads a day, and just seeing what happens. But the thing is, guys, I've seen that we have no conversions, no sales yet on the actual offer. I've driven, I want to say, over 150 people to the actual offer, and we have nothing to show for it as of yet. So why is that the case, and why am I doing that? Why am I actually paying for bad traffic, essentially, right? Okay, well, actually, things are starting to change, as this top ad set is actually not. This is going to be much more expensive traffic, as you can see by my CPM, which is essentially cost per 1,000 impressions right here. So this top ad set is buying countries that have more like buying power, if that makes sense. So it's countries like the United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, some countries like that. A lot of countries in Europe, So that's why it's costing a lot more per 1,000 impressions, right? But there is a reason why I did this. Because initially, guys, here's the thing. I'm going to be putting something that's super broad, like essentially a super broad audience, right? I'm putting something in front of them, and I don't really know how they're going to react to it, right? So let me try to get the cheapest traffic, right? Let me try to get some idea, right? What's the age bracket, where are these people? Where are they exactly? What are their interests? That type of stuff, right? Some of the demographics, male, female, like that type of stuff, right? So that's what I try to get the data and get the video views on my videos, which actually, if we scroll across here to the side, let me see. So yeah, this is what I have. The video is actually like a 12-minute advertisement, right? So it's pretty long. So if someone stays 75%, even 95%, like they're actually like super interested, because this is like a 12-minute video. So like that tells me a lot, and that's why this is going to be insane. Because if this thing can actually start generating me a sale or two here and there, and I can start dumping more money back into the ads, when you start going at when you start generating 75% view video lookalikes, 95% view video lookalike audiences, like that's super targeted traffic to someone who is going to like almost guaranteed like be interested in what I'm showing, right? So that's essentially like that's the goal, right? Right now, how can I get there the fastest, right? Well, that's essentially with cheap traffic. Get there the fastest with cheap traffic. I can get a ton of people to watch the video, on a daily basis. Like probably I was getting between 60, probably more like 100 views at 25% of the video each and every day the past couple of days that I was running this campaign. So like, start to think like, once I get this this is gonna be the first lookalike audience I create. 25% of the video viewed, people who are similar, who look alike to those people. That's what I'm going to create next. I'm going to show you guys how I do that when I do that, right? But I'm getting a decent amount of views on the cheaper, these two ad sets that I'm showing right here, this one and this one, the 20 and the 30. Those ad sets are worldwide, and they're getting a ton of views, right? So now what I'm going to start to do is, now that I've gotten some traction on the videos, right? I have some traction, now there's some social proof on the ads. Now what I'm going to do is, this top ad is more buying traffic, more United States, Canada, Australia, those types of countries. So now I put the ad in front of those people under the same kind of interests for now. I'm always testing different interests. I'm testing different interests, but like very similar type of topics. And now I put the ad in front of them, and now these people these numbers begin to get like super good, because now people who actually click, people who actually are become leads from that targeting group, are super targeted people. They're really good. That's good traffic, right? That's really good traffic that hopefully will eventually lead to sales down the road, right? So that's essentially the idea behind this stuff, guys. So now let's break it down. Let's actually break it down really quick. Let's show you guys the lifetime here, because this is just today, and today just let's show you guys a little more. So the reason why I say it's broad is I look at this click-through rate right here, unique click-through rate. You want that to be as high as possible, and I honestly think I can get that over 10%. Once I get that over 10-12%, we're in business. We're doing really good. But right now it's not that high, and I understand that because I'm super raw. I haven't really narrowed anything down. For most of these audiences, I was actually testing pretty much any age, which I've now actually narrowed down to 18 to 44-year-olds. So in this top ad set, that is reflecting those changes. Also, why it may cost a little bit more, because it's less, it's a little more targeted, so it may cost a little bit more to hit those exact people, right? Still, the audience, I think this top audience is just under 1 million people, and the other ones I have below here are over 1 million people in the audience. Okay, guys? So I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you guys are understanding where I'm getting at here. So if I go I'll move myself over to the right again, and if I go over here, we got 305 unique link clicks, which is pretty cool. I've actually spent $60 total so far, which is like nothing, to be honest with you guys, when it comes to Facebook ads, especially testing, guys. I mean, I come from a fairly decent background with dropshipping, so I was like on Facebook ads like every day for like a long time, and so like I know I kind of have an idea what I'm doing. I mean, I more than kind of have an idea what I'm doing. So like $60, guys. Be ready if you're gonna dive into something like this. Be ready to spend well over $100 in the testing phase. It's almost going to happen, and there's a learning curve. And guys, when you actually put your money into something like this, right, and spend the money, you will learn a lot because you don't want to waste money, right? So you're going to make sure that you're on here every day, making sure that the ads are not being shown to people who aren't going to buy, which is essentially what I'm doing. But I kind of knew that going in, and now I'm going to slowly start to roll out and move along through getting the ad in front of now more of a buying country audience, and then from there more of a buying interest audience, if that makes sense, and then from there lookalike audiences, which will be really, really, really effective going forward. Okay, so we've generated 165 leads. Now, why? Let me ask this question. You guys are probably asking this question, like, why is he, running these ads, right? Why is he doing this when it's bad traffic? He's getting a ton of leads. It costs him $60 to get 165 leads. Okay, but it's bad traffic. They're not going to buy anything. Like, what's the point? Well, let me explain. So I've been able to now test and split test my landing pages. So I do 2 at a time. That's my strategy. I do one landing page here, one here. I do like a split test in GetResponse. So that's where I actually currently make my landing pages, guys, right now, or that's where I'm making them for this product. And so I do a split test, right, in GetResponse. And now what happens is the one that's doing really bad, once I get a couple hundred hits to each page, what I'll do is I'll then go with the better performing, and it's usually clear, right? For me, like, I was getting a 30% opt-in rate on one page, and then I was getting a 50% on the other page. I was like, well, I'm definitely going with a 50% opt-in rate. So that's pretty good. So like that's what I was doing there. And then from there, now I have the 50%, and they make a different one and see if it beats that. And then that's how you keep optimizing and keep taking the better page and the thing that's working for you better. Like that's what you kind of that's how you go after that, right? That's how you kind of move along and progress. So now I have some data. Now I know what pages are working. Okay, 165 leads. What I have set up is an autoresponder. So once they are a lead, I have 6 opportunities of this product that I'm currently promoting with the ad. They are hit with that product 6 times over, I want to say 10 days, approximately, maybe 12 days. And then after that, there's other little products. Maybe there's other subscriptions. There's other softwares that I promote that I actually use myself, like let's say GetResponse, stuff like that, guys, that I use myself that I kind of recommend to them if they're interested in taking this up further, getting an email autoresponder, whatever it is in terms of their business or whatever they're doing. So I'll do that, and I'll send them emails, essentially. I have an autoresponder set up. So I made this autoresponder, and I keep building it over the course of, weeks, the weeks, months, as I go, I kind of add stuff to it as I see, but it's like a 40-day autoresponder at this point. So these people just go into this autoresponder, these leads, right? They go into the autoresponder, and they have 6 opportunities to then buy from me. They also, when they sign up through this program, right, that I'm promoting, when they sign up, they are on their list, and they are getting emails from them, and they have a 60-day cookie, which means that if that person then buys a product, whether it's from my link or from what they, a link that they send them by email, whatever link they click, it's still connected to me, and I will get the commission on that sale. Okay, so there's 6 opportunities there. So now you start doing the math, guys. 6 opportunities times 165 leads. Okay, dirty the math. Like that is a lot. That is a lot of opportunities for a sale. So even so, that's not even the end of the world. Okay. On top of that, guys, to make it even better, okay, on top of that, there's other opportunities, there's other products that I might even recommend, and I recommend them all back to my content. So I send them back to videos that I've made in the past on YouTube about certain topics related to what they opted in for. So if this product is about how to make money online, for example, right? I will send them to videos that I've made on the channel, which is pretty much all my videos that are related to how to make money online. So then my channel begins to grow because now there's opportunity for 165 people to subscribe, to watch a video, to share a video. All of a sudden, before you know it, they're sharing it with a friend. All of a sudden, the video starts to rank, and that's how I get more traction on my channel. So, that being said, spending $60 for no results, essentially no results yet in terms of actual money and commissions, right? Okay, but it's not the end of the world because I kind of knew that going forward because it wasn't great traffic, and at the same time, they're actually going to end up growing my overall business anyway. So that's why I do it, and that's why it makes sense for me, right? And so I recommend, if you guys don't have a plan like that in place, I don't recommend Facebook ads, at least if you have no idea what you're doing. I recommend taking a course, which, guys, I've taken courses. I always have those linked down below. I'm not trying to sell you guys at all, but if you ever want to go further, those are options that I highly recommend. It'll cut the learning curve, because when it comes to this stuff, guys, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to waste a lot of money, and you're going to see, even for me, it happens to me too. I'm going through, I spent $60, I got no return, right? So, what am I, I feel oh, that stinks. I'm not doing good. I want to quit. No, because I know the long-term strategy here is that I've just started. I've yet to really optimize anything. So there's still a lot more I can do, and a lot more that needs to be done to make this a winning campaign. And there's no reason why, because I know the product sells. There's no reason why this cannot be a winning campaign, if that makes sense. Okay, guys? So hopefully this video helped. If this video helped you guys at all, I'm going to be posting more videos about this campaign going forward as I spend the next $50 and the next $50, and if I continue after that, I will let you guys know. So guys, subscribe to the channel if you want to see videos, if you want to stay up to date on videos like this going forward, and if you want to make sure you don't miss a thing when it comes to this campaign. Hopefully you guys, if you made it this far, you are invested, you actually want to learn, and I encourage you guys to like this video and go down and subscribe to the channel to do so. Okay guys, I will catch you in the next video. Have a great one. Peace.